Hello guys, how are you? I am back with another video, and this time I will be talking about condition-based maintenance. So let us first see what is condition-based maintenance. So I hope you can see my slide. So in this slide, you can see I have written a couple of points regarding the condition-based maintenance. So what is CBM? Maintenance strategy that monitors the actual condition of an asset to decide what maintenance needs to be done. So based on the condition of the asset, the actual condition of the asset, for an example, if it is overheating or if it is vibrating or the pressure is more, any kind of conditions which is affecting the performance of the equipment, uh, then we do need to do condition based maintenance. Then the second point is maintenance is performed only when certain indicators show signs of decreasing performance or upcoming failure. As I said, if suppose there is a pump where the standard output hydraulic pressure, I would say hydraulic pump, take an example hydraulic pump where the output pressure of the oil has to be like 210 bar. But suppose due to the performance of the pump, somehow it has been affected, and we do not know right now, but it is just giving us the output of like 180 bar or below that, then that is an indication that there is something wrong, and based on that condition we need to do the maintenance of that asset. So let us also understand what is the difference between this condition-based maintenance versus the other kind of maintenance strategies. So first thing is preventive maintenance. So regular scheduled maintenance regardless of condition. So it means regardless of the condition, it is mandatory to do the maintenance. Doesn't matter whether it is performing or not, whatever it is, we have to do that preventive maintenance. And you know, in plant maintenance, preventive maintenance is one of the key maintenance to keep your equipment or assets up to date. The preventive maintenance has to be done on time. And then predictive maintenance uses data analysis tools and techniques to predict future failures. So it is a predictive maintenance is a technique where we predict the failure of the asset, and as per that only we do the maintenance of the asset. To predict the failure, we do use certain kind of analytical tools or techniques to know on based on certain parameters. It calculates, okay, after this time we have to do the maintenance, otherwise this asset gonna be fail. So kind of that. So then third is condition based maintenance, which is CBM, maintenance based on real-time data and condition monitoring. So based on the real-time data, suppose I went there and checked that the pump performance, the pump pressure, the output of the pump pressure is not as per the standard, is not the target pressure. So that is your real-time data, and based on that we can create a maintenance request or a maintenance order depending on the business process followed in different type of industries, I would say. So based on that we do maintenance. So now let us see how we can utilize this condition-based maintenance. So first of all, I want to clarify here that condition-based maintenance, to create a maintenance notification for your condition-based maintenance, for an example, you wanted to create a notification if the pump pressure goes below 180 bar or goes above 230 bar. So in SAP S4 HANA Private Edition, still we have to do an enhancement. We have to do the there is a standard user exit. We can use that user exit and we can write a piece of code there to trigger a maintenance notification on an order, whatever it is, based on the business need. But if the business is on S4 HANA Cloud Edition, Public Cloud Edition, then SAP has delivered this functionality out of the box. So what we have to do to achieve this one, if you can see my screen, on this screen I do have First of all, implementation cockpit, which is your manage your solution. So this is a public cloud configuration tile. So you have to go there and then click on configure your solution. And then you have to search for the asset management. So I'm scrolling down here. So maintenance management under the asset management. Okay. So now we have to search for the master data thing. So let us see what is the relevant configuration to trigger a notification based on the condition-based maintenance. So define settings for master data of asset management. So let's go here inside of this. And you can see a define measuring point categories. Click on configure. So under the measuring point categories configuration, you can see there is a checkbox here, create notifications. So I will not take this right now. First I will show you how it will be impacted when you will be creating a measuring point data. So if it is not ticked, let us see what how does it look like in public cloud. So I'm going back here and I will be creating a measuring point without the checkbox of create notification. So let us click on this tile, create measuring point, and then I will just select any of the equipment. Let us select this one, manual isolation wall. Maybe select compressor stage and take your measurement category, general, and press enter. I won't create it as a counter because we are trying to create a condition based maintenance scenario over here. Press enter. So now here there is a different screen you can see here which is not available in the private edition or the S4 HANA premise version. Okay. So now this is disabled here. I cannot tick this checkbox enable conditions and I cannot select anything. Everything has been grayed out here. Okay. So if you will tick that checkbox create notification under the measuring point categories configuration, then it will allow you to tick this box enable conditions and then you will choose this thing. So let us first tick that box and we'll come to this. So meanwhile I will just cancel this. I will not create any measuring point right now. So let us go back to our configuration screen. You can select from here as well application area. Let us select asset management and then we will have a lesser configurations which is all are relevant to asset management only. So click here define settings for master data for of asset management, yes, and go to define measuring point categories, click on configure. And now we do have only one category here. So what we can do, we can create a different category for CBM. Okay, so let us not disturb this setting. Let us create a new, and I will name it like C here, and I will name it CBM, and everything remains same, and just click here this checkbox, tick here create notifications, click copy and save it. Okay, so now we do have two measurement point categories here. Okay, so let us go back now and we'll try to create a measuring point now with our new category. create measuring point. We'll choose the equipment. I'm just choosing any random equipments here. So maybe choose pump and choose our C category, which is for the condition based CBM, and press enter. And measurement position, I will say right. Description, I will say CBM test, and then you have to choose characteristic. So I do have created pressure here. Okay, so now you can see here enable conditions. We can tick this checkbox, enable here. Okay, but still it is gray. Still it is grayed out, right? So what we have to do after this, I can show you one thing more. So if you will click measuring point is counter and press enter, it will go. Okay, so it is only valid if the measuring point is non-counter, which is your condition based. Okay, so now you have to give a target value. What would be the target value? So let us say 210 Pascal is PA is our target value, and then you have to still define one more thing. So go to the additional data, and then you have to give upper range limit, lower range limit, and then the tolerance as well. So upper range limit I will give like 260, and lower range limit I will give like 180. Okay, it is there. So now you can select different unit as well here in percentage as well. Upper measurement tolerance. So if you will select percentage, it will calculate based on this value. But I will select PA here, and I will say maybe let us select percentage here, and I will say like 5% of the upper range limit, and then I will select percentage here. Here was a low range limit. We'll hit enter. Let us see again what it has calculated. So you can see here the tolerance, it has calculated 220 and 199. Okay, so click on continue, and now take this enable conditions. Okay, still it is not enabling. Is there anything we have missed here? Yeah, so now we haven't clicked on continue, so that's why it hasn't taken that. So now you can see the field can be editable. So now there are a couple of options over here. So if measurement reading is greater than the upper limit, so what is the upper limit here? 260. So if your pressure is more than 260, whether you wanted to create a proactive work order, reactive work order, or a maintenance request, or a malfunction report notification, or an activity report notification. So all of these options you can select as per the requirement. So right now I will be, as per the standard, we need to create a maintenance request first, because straight away we cannot do the maintenance on that asset. For first it has to be evaluated, and then the maintenance engineer or technician has to maintain the asset. So click on maintenance request here, and then upper tolerance is lesser than equal to measurement reading, then lower tolerance is greater than equal to measurement reading. So based on that, and then measurement reading is lesser than the lower limit. So I will also select this one. I'm leaving these two. Okay, and now select the priority. What kind of priority you wanted to give? Is it a very high? So we'll give high, upper limit, and lower limit also high. And now you can give the description as well. Okay. So I will high limit crossed. Here I will say lower limit crossed. Okay. So this will be copied to your notification maintenance request. Okay. So now the last step what we have to do here is to click active. Then only system will generate the notification if your measurement reading crosses upper limit or goes below the lower limit. Okay. So let us take this active and now save it. So measuring point 7 has been created. Okay. So now let us post a measurement document. So measuring point was 7. Let us put 7 and press enter. And I know the upper limit was 260, so let us put here 300, something like that. Yep, 300 and save it. So it will give you a warning message. Press enter and it is saved. So now to check whether it has generated a notification or not, what you can do, you can just go here under the menu, measurement document, and under the change or display. Okay, so I do not have authorization to IK13. Okay, so let us go back to create measurement document only. Yeah, this one only, and we'll go to change. Okay, what was the measuring point 7? Execute. So you can see here it has generated a maintenance notification, this one. And you can also see here there is a checkbox ticked, conditions are active. It means condition based maintenance notification generation is active. Okay, so let us check this notification now under the find notification. So you can see here. So this is the notification which got created. You can see here the description, what we have maintained under the measuring point enable conditions against the condition got copied from there only. Okay, so now based on this further process will be done. All right. So I'm hoping that it will clarify your doubts regarding the condition based maintenance. And if your customer is using S4 HANA Public Cloud Edition, then you can suggest this solution to them. It is very useful, and I think it is suitable for every kind of industry. So I hope it clarify your all doubts, and it will help you in your future projects as well. And I have also heard that soon we will get this functionality in private edition as well, on premise as well, but let's see when it comes. So if you like my videos or you wanted to keep update with the new videos or new features or functionalities, whatever SAP is providing, mainly in enterprise asset management, then you can just like and subscribe my channel for the future videos. Thank you. Bye.